Okay, welcome back. Today, the backdrop very similar. We are at our new factory. Major works is in the progress. And as you can see now, you can see the ceiling structure is up already. So after the ceiling structure is up, the next step usually is you cover up with the ceiling. But we never cover. I show you here, easier to see. Come. So usually when you have the ceiling structure up, you want to cover up with the ceiling board. But why we haven't is because we need to do the sprinkler dropper. What is a dropper? It means that we need to make the upturn pipe. Upturn 在哪里？这边有个 upturn， 找一下我们的 upturn。这边有个 upturn。So the upturn pipe is here. Then you need downturn pipe to cover the rest of the ceiling areas. So that because that one will shoot up into the ceiling, into the actual concrete ceiling, this one will shoot down after the false ceiling. This piece. So when the false ceiling is sealed up, this will be covered with a plastic cover. But if there's in case of fire, after a certain temperature, you activate the sprinkler, then it will coverage. This coverage will be more than 2 meters, right? Then this side also more than 2 meters, but the one is shooting upwards. There's one more dropper at the other side. Not dropper, this one upturn. So there's another upturn here. At this corner, this corner. So another upturn here. So after they finish the false ceiling, after they finish the dropper, then you can seal with the false ceiling. Then before you can seal with false ceiling, you need to remember that there's some areas that you need support. Like for example, if you got a ceiling fan, then you want to add extra support to the area. For us, we got carpentry. So just imagine there is carpentry here. If I want the carpentry to hang, I want to secure some bolts to the actual concrete first. Some bolts to the actual concrete first, then drop down the structure so that we can support the partition, not partition, cabinets. Okay, do you all remember the case about 1.5 years, almost 2 years ago, there was this case that was reported in the Straits Times that the false ceiling collapsed onto a family's in a bedroom. Okay, why did that happen? Okay, there was not enough anchors and support. So how to see whether there's enough anchor and support? First thing first, as I analyzed the photo of the ceiling on the bed that has collapsed, I realized that there was only 4 supports, and because it was an inverted cove design, they didn't do support on the sides. Okay, so for you, if you want to check or you want to get your contractor to give you some videos or photos, you want to check what? Okay, come on, you want to check this type. These are the anchors into the actual ceiling. You want to check there's enough anchors to the actual ceiling. You must have enough. We pan around, you see so many anchors. Just one small area, I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 anchors at this small area only. That's less than the area of the one that collapsed. Already got 6. And then at the end of the wall, like here, okay? At the end of the wall, you want to have anchors into the wall. This bracket anchors to the wall. So now you are relying on strength from the wall as a horizontal strength, and also strength from the ceiling as a vertical strength. So you got 2 so-called support that you need, or 2 types of support that you need. And then if it's very complicated design, like you have some structure that will drop down from the ceiling, you need to support to the actual concrete. What kind of support you can use for actual concrete one? What we can see from here, 这边应该看得到吧？对，这个 angle 应该看得到。These are the actual anchors that from the ceiling. If you want to drop something that is, hang something that is very heavy, this is a sprinkler pipe, very heavy one. You can actually use this anchor support. So this type of anchor is different from the ones that support the false ceiling. It's even stronger. So it really depends on what you want to build or what structure you're looking at. And for some cases where you cannot have all this because of whatever reason, you want to pre-plan your structure first. Like for example, I remember I had a build that was quite special in a condo. We wanted to hang a dish rack, a stainless steel dish rack, onto a false ceiling. Of course, cannot lah. So we had to open the false ceiling, like cut open, really like cut open like the big hole like that. Then we find the actual concrete and try to support. But to our surprise, when we opened the ceiling, we saw a lot of pipes, beam and structures. So with that, we had to use a bit of creativity. We made a metal structure that looks like a tripod, like a triangle, and then we support that triangle to the ceiling, and then that triangle become a base for us to tie the dish rack to. Don't have the photo with me right now, but that's the kind of work that we do. Some of the things are all hidden one. So today's sharing with you all is also telling you all a lot of money goes into hiding stuff. All these stuff that we try to hide are like, you want to hide the sprinklers, you want to hide your wires for your lighting, and you want to hide your aircon pipes. This one is an aircon pipe. This one is an aircon pipe. You want to hide all this. In this case, you see it's below the false ceiling, but don't worry because I got carpentry. The carpentry will actually block everything. So all these ugly parts will be blocked. Then if in case you are thinking, how come I have an open net internet here and it's installed already, but I haven't finished my carpentry, what am I going to do to it? Okay, I'm not going to touch this one. My carpentry is going to build around it, and then we're going to not touch it because it's very expensive to run this open net because we needed to use a scissor lift to get it into our building. Let's go outside and take a look. This is our meeting area. We have another small meeting area here. So some of the tools for the sprinkler works are still here. The welding machine is still here. So wait for them to finish, then they will bring away. Then same thing, you see the dropper is done ready. Dropper done ready. Then we have the ceiling structure in different levels. 我们那边可以看到设计，这边 can zoom in and see on this wall what I have drawn for them as a elevation view. So later then we show you the actual view in the actual works. So there's a beam here. We want to build the ceiling under the beam, and then a cove-like structure here. Then raise this part of the ceiling, raise up. So this is one section. Then the other section, this is a window. So we want to flush the ceiling here, then have a cove-like structure, then lower down the ceiling also here. So let's take a look at the actual one. Okay, the actual one is like this. So beam, flush across, cove-like structure go up. Cove-like structure go up, then lower the ceiling a bit also. Lower the ceiling a bit. The other side we still have cove-like structure, but it's not ready yet. So we have cove-like structure, then going up. The cove-like will be here, then on top of the false ceiling is actually higher. So this allows us to show different types of possibility with lighting, and also they will make the space brighter. Why designers like to use light is because first thing, you can control with different switches. You can actually control the mood, the ambience, and when you want to, let's say, have more lighting for reading, you have a possibility. So that's why designers like to plan a lot of lights everywhere. Okay, another meeting area. This will be a dome shape. The dome is not up yet, so there will be a dome from here all the way up, then a dome coming down. Why is there so many rounded structures? Mainly is to showcase our capability, because round is quite hard to do. So we want to showcase how does a round look like for different furniture and carpentry. So there's different type of round that is going to appear in our showroom. And then we coming over here, we have our kitchen area. Kitchen area. This kitchen area will be an L shape. L shape. And then we have an island. This area will be the island area. Island area. And then the rest of the carpentry will be built here to also show homeowner different types of finishing, different types of carpentry. And we can see the most costly part of the works. Most costly part of the works is mainly the sprinklers. Okay, 再转回来，小心啊，慢慢走。So all this piping alteration, last time it came from here, then it went straight. If I remember correctly, it went straight, went here, then after that it split. But now we changed the whole direction already. We changed the direction. Now we make it go up into the ceiling, and then structure will hide. All the structure will be hidden. So this is also one of the things that we try to do. Because end of the day, the more things you can hide, you look nicer. Then this part will be a feature wall. Feature wall where our TV will be. So we want to hide the HDMI cable first. Hide the HDMI cable. This is the entrance. There's another structure here. This, no lights here. Okay, no lights here, a bit difficult. So I think I'll just stand around here because now later my face very dark. So end of the day, here will become a shower area, toilet bowl, and then basin over here. So pretty much this is quite a standard HDB or condo size toilet. Pretty much about the same size. So you can have a feel on how the toilet is going to be. This little glass, usually you won't see one. So this glass will be more for the light from the master to come in. Okay, then we come to the master bedroom. Master bedroom size about the same as not as big as a old HDB, because the resale HDBs are actually bigger, but it is about the same size as our normal BTO houses. Then because we have a lot of testing works that are going to go into our project, because of the testing works, everything has to run through conduits. Everything has to run through conduits. Usually you hide all this in the partition, you don't see it. So why all this is done in conduits is because it's hidden. In case you accidentally have a screw, it can block the screw. So these are the way to do the works for if you have inspection and licensing. So I think 这边差不多了。Okay. Good angle, 这样。This side, okay. So in case or in the event you want to engage with us, you want us to become your renovation contractor or your interior designer or carpenter, we have our own factory. Our factory is downstairs, and our design team is also ourselves, which is also downstairs in our office. So everything is in one place, in one house, in one company, so to say, in one roof. Okay, why is that important? Because when messages are passed down through the chain of command, everything is very clear. But if you have outsourced one, like for example, everything you outsource, design outsource, drawing outsource, your carpentry outsource by your interior designer or by yourself, it becomes very difficult to coordinate. Very difficult to coordinate, and sometimes the messages are lost. So to prevent that from happening, the correct way is to make sure that everything is managed by one point of contact and then disseminate down to the team. This is how we do our work. Okay, so if you want to engage with us, our WhatsApp number is 9007 3368. 9007 3368. WhatsApp in, our admin will handle your inquiry and then ask you for your floor plan and let you come down to meet us at our sales event, and you can see our team. So with that, we come to today's live update and sharing, the end of it, and then we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.